The perfect light addition for your video filming and vlogging, it's right now. Alright, fantastic ring light unboxing. It's right now. This is a very nice piece of equipment that I was looking for to get since a while. Finally got there, so let's see what's in the box. So this is the box. This is how it's presented. Alright, apparently it says that the light stands, it's at the extreme bottom of the box, so it's completely in the bottom of the box, so it should be the ring first and then the light stand. As usual, you can see the seal here that says that the item that you get is new, it's not being returned, the seal is not broken. I'm going to break it now. Here we go. First thing in the box that we see is some kind of bag that I believe is the, let's see if I can do that properly in front of the camera, some kind of black bag. I believe this is the light itself. Put it on the table so you can see it's the light itself that should be in this bag. Let's have a look. So it's a nice bag, as you can see. It feels like it's padded. It's a soft fabric, black. It has a handle on the side there, so you can transport your ring light in your filming location very easily with it, or store it after you are done. And there is like a shoulder strap right here. Let's open the bag, see what's inside. Here we go. Up, some zipper right there. All right, so in the bag we have a box, should be all the accessory, probably the electronics as well that control the lights, and of course the light itself. Actually the electronics are included in the light, I can see right there. So the light itself, up, here we go, clip back in place, no problem. All right, it's pretty light. It's a light that is light, so I like that. Here is all the ring look like. It's quite big, as you can see. So you can put your camera in the middle there. And control system here with where you have to plug your power, and apparently you can use it with batteries. Let's see if the battery are included. Otherwise it has its own power here. All right, so that's for the lights. I'll put it over there. Nothing more in the bag, so I'll put it over there. And now let's see what we have in this box here. So we do have some electronics still. Power cable along with the power block. All right. Then we have like some Velcro strap. Here is the holder for the tablets. If instead of your phone you want to use your tablets, it's the holder for it. And here is the phone holder. If you prefer to use your phone instead of the tablets, that's the holder, comes with it. There is like a remote triggering system, remote control. Look like to shutter trigger your phone probably. We have to pair it with the phone. We'll check about that later. And then some tripods, cold shoe adapter, in case if you need some. And then we have another adapter, which is like a cold shoe on tripod, but it's like a much longer bit there. It's nice, I like that. They give you tons of adapter with these lights, I like that. All right, mysterious white box, what is inside? Here we have this anti-humidity agents, and we have something more bigger than the older tiny remotes. It's a bigger remote, so I believe this one controls the light itself, and the tiny one that are Previously, the tiny one is probably to control your phone or tablet, and that's to control, remote control the lights, temperature and intensity, etc. So that's nice also with a nice LCD screen here. Are looking pretty professional for your studio and filming, of course. All the basic insurance card explanation, how to, that's very handy with the picture. I like when I put picture and it's in Chinese one side and in English on the other side, so don't panic, it's also in English. They explain you how to mount the tripod for the lights, some user manual as well, some we're happy cards, and user manual as well in 2 languages, like I say, English and Chinese, to explain you how to work with the LED screen and the device attached to the ring lights. All right, let's see the end of the box for the tripod. Should be as expected. Here it says in the bottom there, I will have to trip it like that. Very buried inside the bottom of this box, here is the stand for the lights. Oh, it is. All right, so it's a basic stand, very easy to use. If you guys are used to use tripod already, it's pretty much the same, straightforward, not complicated to set up. I will leave that right here. So here you go, guys, for the fantastic electronic lights, LED light ring. It's quite big. It's light, I like it. Portable, foldable with the tripods, and that you adapt right here. So it looks like a nice piece of tech. The battery we are not included though, from what I can see, unless I messed the box, but I don't think I did. So yeah, the battery are not included, but if you want to buy the battery separately, then you can probably use these lights, 100% portable on the field with no power source. The tripod is very easy to install, pretty straightforward. Put the tripods, unscrew the thumb screw, and then you can have your mount for the light ring ready in no time. Setting it on the tripod is very easy. This screw allows you to set up the lights on the tripod, like so. If you unscrew the screw, you put that on the top of the tripod and you screw it back to have it secure on your tripod. While this screw over there, this thumb screw, allows you to, if I unscrew it like that, then you can now, let me show you, you can now tilt the lights up and down. Very easy setup, and then when you find the position you like, you can just screw it back like so, and everything is secure. Don't forget, of course, before the first use, to peel out the protective plastic here on the LCD screen. Here we go, there's a protective plastic, like so. And now your light is ready to use. Of course, we have to now connect it to the power supply. Once connected to the power supply, you have a choice here, you have a switch. If you switch on the left position, it's when you have the power, the normal power connected to it. And if you switch on the right, it's when you use the battery. Battery are not included with this kit, so you have to purchase the battery separately, but you have the choice here, right there, to tell you which mode you want your light on. So right now we are connected to the power, so we are going to switch on. Here we go. And right away we can see the screen that appears, which shows you some information. So the light is 1%. That's the light's temperature, 4700 K. And then some other option like the channel, if you want to use the remote control, and the group A, B, C, D, E right there. So turning this wheel over there will give you more or less power at the temperature you set right there. So for example, if I turn the knob, see it adds some percents and the light becomes stronger all the way, of course, to 100%. Already I'm like 50%, it's quite bright. You can see the background, the light gets brighter and brighter, all the way to 100%. There we go, 100% brightness, right there. There is also another way to increase the light intensity without having to touch the knob all the time, because the knob is more for like fine tuning. But if you want at once go like from 0 to, for example, here we go, 25%, we just press this button plus 25% right here, and it will increase each time the light brightness to 25% until the moment you reach 100%. And if we press it again, it goes back to 0. Also, to be convenient, you can preset several different settings on different groups. For example, if you often use a different color temperature for the lights at different time, different intensity, etc., you can set each of the group here a different setting. For example, I set the group A to 3800K at 1%, and then my other group it's set at 50% for 4000K, and then my other group it's completely off at 4700K, etc., etc. So you can have your own preset right there on what you like. That way you can access very quickly your setting without having to play with the knob and the light setting. Now we are going to use the remote control included with this kit to control the light remotely. So before to use the remote control, the battery are included, but they are not connected yet, and that's why you have this tab that you have to pull out, so like so, and up, immediately the remote control gets on, because the battery get in contact after you remove this tab, and now it's ready to control your light ring. So on and off, for example, and etc. Of course, right now, as you can see, I selected all off and nothing happened. On, all off, nothing happened. Why? Because here my remote is on channel 1, while my light ring is on channel 10. So I have to be connected on the remote and the light ring on the same channel. So I'm going to press the channel button on the remote. The channel is blinking, and now I'm going to use the wheel to change the channel. Oops, here we go, it has to be blinking first. And I'm going to use the wheel to change the channel until I reach a channel that is matching the ring. So now it's channel 10. I'm good, it stopped blinking, now it should be linked to the same channel. So now I should be able to control, here we go, all off or all on. All right, so the remote allows you to do off on or program your group remotely, but then you have to be to click on your light itself to select the group that you just programmed with the light. So for example, I just programmed the group B with 50% and 5400 here. Here we go. And now when I turn on the light, it has my setting that I just programmed right there on group B. Now, if I change group here, and I go, for example, group C, and let's program group C with, here we go, 100% at 5600K, okay? See here, on the ring itself, my group didn't change, it's still on B and not on C. So if I shut off the ring, turn it on again, it comes back on B. So I really have to change my group here to be able to go on C. But see now, my setting I not display, this is my group C, I should be 100% light and 5600K. It is not the case. So what happened in this case, you have to turn off, on and off the light again with your remote. And when you turn on, now the group programming that you set on your remote have been taken in consideration by the light. So now it matches. So it's a little bit tricky, but it's good to know how to program your group with your remote, and they are not working right away. You have to select them also on the light directly. Ah, here we go, now it works. So as long as I'm on the same group, what I do on the remote works in same time on the light ring, which is good. So as long as you stay on the same group, you are fine. But if you want to program another group, like I just showed you before, you have to do all on, all off, and be on the same group on the lights. All right, something also good to know is that despite the fact that the setting on the remote goes higher than 5800K on the color temperature, it's maxed up at 5800K on the light. So that's the maximum we can go to. So for example, if I want to reduce the color temperature, see, it works in the same time, no problem. I'm changing the color temperature. Yeah, so here we go, minimum 3000, that matches. And now look what's happened if I go higher than 5800. Now it keeps going on the remote, so I guess the remote is maybe to control another light system that can go up, but the ring stops at 5800. So here we go, the remote can go maximum 6400, but here I'm stuck. So the intensity works still, but when I want to set the color temperature, now see, as soon as I reach under 5800, here we go, now we can change it again, but it stays at this temperature on the ring. So it's good to know. But otherwise, it works. Here we go. Remotes, ring lights, super professional equipment. I definitely recommend you to get that one because it's game changing for all the video recording or photo session that I was doing, and now with this very great light ring, I will be able to do some great professional quality with great lighting, picture and video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.